coming back. This is Robin. Welcome in. If you're coming to open up this reading, I'm going to gorgeous blue lotus love oil, my incense, which is designed specifically for the romantic energy of connection with someone that is actually connected to you in the higher vibration, at the same time knocking away negative energies or any interference that might be in your beautiful connection. We're just blessing this reading. Welcome into the channel. Thank you. I believe if you come in, you were drawn here. Whenever you do come in, I want to thank you for hitting the like button when you do come in, so that right away, so that this channel has a chance to continue to grow out here and be seen by those who could definitely benefit from what comes forward through spirit, through me. Thank you very much. No guarantees. We love you. This is a pick a pile, and it is love guidance, love and energy. We're asking God to come into this place and put his hands here and protect this message and bless anyone who needs to hear it. May they prosper. May they repent and get on the right path. May they feel better about their life. Father, redeem them from depression. Bring them their ideas and understandings. Bring them ideas. Alternative means of finding joy. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. This is Robin, and I wanted to do that nice little clearing. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Where we are, God is. All right, darlings, let me move this crystal bowl over here. It's kind of like, got to get it out of the arm's way. My dears, we have 3 piles that I have decided to put down for a journey reading. You know, journey readings could include other people, family. It can encourage you where you are on this path right now. Maybe you have dreams coming in. Maybe you have energy that's pulling your requests. Maybe God's just working in the background to make your blessings happen for you. Either way, it's all about pleasing God in your journey so that you have continual connection, favor. You remember your eternity. You'll be guided into your spiritual gifts. You'll be blessed. And that's what I wanted to say at this time. Hi, from Wales. Hi, Libra from Wales. How you doing? Hi, Kat. Now, I may or may not be able to focus on your comments, but please watch my chat, number 1. And number 2, please hit that like button. And number 3, if you find any of this could help someone please send it to them, okay? Share these videos. I want to tell you that you're blessed. Okay, so I have 3 piles that they gave me to give you. All right. The first pile I'm going to designate with our white quartz, our clear quartz. This is somebody that's probably a healer or something. I don't look at these, I just put them down. And you're probably a healer, a light worker. You probably do purification work in your life. You could very well be just brilliant, brilliant. Makes me feel like you're called by God to do something wonderful. You're giving gifts and you're just a wonderful person. So let's find out. That's pile number 1. So if you connect to that thought, that's you. Pile number 2, I brought this out because it has to do, this little fish has to do with fishies are always like fishing for information. It could be Pisces, but I'm not sure. Fishing for information. But fish also represent abundance, just like elephants. A pool of fish, a school of fish. Yes, they represent abundance and mystery. But this is like the mystery of the heart. Is that gorgeous little fishy? I love that. Associated with it that is challenging, and you might want to take a look at that. And I for being here. Okay, here we are. The scripture I'm going to start with. It's about divine guidance. Hi. Hi, Bernie, and hi, Blu-ray. Hello, good morning. So the scripture I'm bringing forth is, God says, I am, the I am, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Everything else depends on that, okay? To the thirsty, I will give water without cost for the spring of the well of life. Revelation 21:6. Let me tell you, Jesus said, he stood at the well Christ sat at the well with this Samaritan woman, and she was dealing with rules and laws and division and fear and, oh no, separation stuff that they did back then. You're better than me. We don't talk to me, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about? The world can be so harsh. And she said, no. What are you doing with me? Aren't you a little more haughty than that? He said, no, I am the well. If you drink what I give you, you'll never be thirsty again. My word. He says, my grace is sufficient for you. It's because my power is made perfect in weakness. Surrendering and allowing. 12 is the hangman, 9 is the abundance, and together they make 21, which means even if you go through a change, you're still supported, and you sometimes hard things like Moses, okay. Moses had a speech impediment. I could get, you know what I'm talking about. But what he had to do was designed for history as an example. Let me give you an example. What I'm thinking in my head before I go into this is Pharaoh, the hard-hearted Pharaoh, and his wizards and his magicians and whatever. They're standing there with Moses and Aaron's got this staff. It's anointed by God, right? So it's anything that can be done. And they throw down their staff, and it becomes a snake. Same shit out here, only it's done in a different way. And all of a sudden, and Aaron throws his down, and God says, boom, you're a snake, and it eats the other one. That's how God works. Stop coming for the godly, please. You're going to get it. Our snake is going to eat your snake, okay? That's what I got. I don't know where that came from, guys. I love you, but it's just some kind of inspiration that came out of the blue. Listen, there's only one light. Continue to change that for me because, well, I love you. Hold on a second while I turn on the fan because, dude, is it hot. My apartment is one of those that's either very extreme, okay? All right, lovelies, I hope you're doing well. I wish you love, healing, wholeness, restoration, balance, and divine direction. Ready? I want you to take a moment. I want you to think about what I've presented to you. Pile number 1 is a white, pure quartz. Pile number 2 is the green aventurine. It's like something in the psychic world. And then we have the hematite, which means that somebody may need protection from that energy, or you might need to do something about cleansing it. Hold on a minute, that fan didn't turn on. How are you gonna be? Stop giving me grief. Come on, your girl needs to chill. No, don't twist for that. Alrighty then. Alright, I hope that does the trick for me. Listen all. Pile number 1. So let's go to you and see what we have for that one. And thank you everybody who has the precious time, love to come in here and listen to what we bring forth. Okay, so first things first. Look at that. Somebody is very dear. We have the yin yang. I feel like you yourself know yourself very well. You've connected to your I am. You've connected to your pure light. You're good and balanced within yourself, feminine, masculine energy, archetype energies, right? There's tears down your eyes, though. And then there's a light on your throat chakra. Balance. Love is not always agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is when somebody needs to support you. Somebody needs to be real with you. And they have not been real with you. Pile number 1. And I know not who it is or what they did. What do we have in the love messages from the guides? You've been loving yourself first, and you know that's the best way to do your life. Self-respect is the first sign of self-love. Not going and get your nails done or saying no. You know what I'm talking about. It's really, really that self-respect. And people see that and they're like, wow, she's clean. She's got boundaries. He or she's clean and they got boundaries and they got it together and they will not tolerate crap from anybody. That's the I am. That's you that knows yourself. We have another love message. Someone wants to tell you, I do appreciate you've been giving me. I appreciate what you've been giving me the whole time. So this might be somebody else watching you, perhaps, or in your life, or a relationship, a love. What you cannot see, though, is that you are the wise woman. When we say wise woman in Wonderland, integrity and compromise, that's somebody that has self-respect. And they're wise about it. And they're like, a Wonderland. You could be a magician, you could be a healer, you could be anybody, but you're special, and that's what I know. The rabbit represents fertility. Whatever you make, whatever you create will be fertile, okay? She's got a wand in her hand. You know, Jesus used a magic wand. Not the same way that the wicked ones do, but you know what I mean. She's perched on a mushroom. Oh, she's mystical, huh? Does she do shrooms when she goes through her meditations? Maybe. 21 represents the final situation where something new is happening. I brought a fairy card out for this because I thought it was great. Shine from within, beloved. Shine from within. This is you. This is the thing I was seeing that they're looking at with you. True beauty shines from within. And it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. By the way, later tonight, it's a good chance I'll be coming in with a weekend reading for you guys. So if you want to join me then, and anyone that likes my channel, anyone that leaves a comment, I'm going to offer you a little quick 3-card reading for free. All right? I say for free. Donation is about reciprocity. Ready? So shining from within, self-care, wisdom, self-respect, and you're being watched. Your destiny is to bring people or yourself into a state of pleasure. Pleasing means that the soul is happy and content. It's in a higher vibration. It's where it wants to be, right? That's what I get for you or the person in your life or the person that's admiring you. We have an energy oracle of you tapping in to your higher self and your sacred intuition and having a spiritual practice where you close out the world for a few minutes every day and you go down inside. You see, this is like Temperance. She's got her heart lit up and her third eye lit up, and she's vibrating really, really high. 43. So her heart is speaking to the universe. She's speaking to the universe. You're speaking to the universe with your wonderful energy that you're protecting and respecting, right? What we have here from the angel guides, though, is they want you to do something different with your dynamic energy, gifts, and self-love. You're not going to believe this. I don't know, but I feel like somebody specifically has asked God for an answer, a directional answer. I need to know what you want me to do. And this is what they're saying to you. And then we'll find out what's going on in the background. Michael the Archangel, 17, you are indeed a starseed. You are indeed a healer. You have been endowed and gifted with spiritual gifts that allow you to be around people and heal them, which is why you have to protect your energy so much. But you're very balanced. I like that. You could be an Aquarius. I'm not certain. But the main message from the angels was you need to play some and enjoy yourself. Maybe you need to add more play into your practice. I don't know how. Choose a new direction. Maybe there's something you're doing that you're being guided to do. I don't know, loves. Choose a new direction. Have you been trying to choose a new direction, love? Pile number 1. Let's see what's going on with that. Where did I put that? Let's find out about this. Let's find out about the influence around you, possibly, and what shows up as possible, maybe future. So let me have 3 cards for this, please, Spirit and the Lenormands. Tell me about this pile number 1 person. Oh, ta-ta! This is so that something you're doing is going to bring in abundance. It's a King of Pentacles too. So that means like if you're female and you're doing something, you might attract a husband if you want one. I don't know. I'm just saying. But this is inheritance. All right? And that's abundance. That's long-term memories. Maybe past life memories. The child is in pile number 1. Oh, and the starseed. Yep. And the gift. So, and then there's somebody that's missing you. Yeah. This is, we have the King and Queen of Spades here. Are you a twin to somebody, or are you soulmate to somebody that you should be with? Look at all the flowers you're getting, pile number 1. These represent gifts, donations, money opportunities. They represent the future. They represent your other people valuing you. This 18 dismissing you and loving you, 10 of Cups, because you're far away or you're separated in some way, and they just want to play. Michael the Archangel said play. And you could be a Pisces or a Cancer, but that doesn't mean anything. You're more than likely a water sign. And that's because of this. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. And this is starseed energy. This is you may be doing some Akashic work. You may be healing the inner child. Oh, snap. You could be. And guess what your outcome is? Abundance and blessings. Is there anything that would hinder you? Let's see. Oh, letting something go. Reinventing something. Getting away from the stress and the headaches you're dealing with, and finding your happiness and your joy so that you can make a decision to rise above your circumstances. If you want to look into this on a personal level, I'm happy to help you. If you're a member, a Patreon or this channel, you always get your readings at 2222 if you want them. It's up to you, and I'm available. Just email me. And so we have very much a Scorpio Leo vibe in this one. Again, I like it. And this is master number 22, co-creating, reinventing, allowing something to change, finding the light within, shining light on something, opening your heart. Somebody gives you an offer. You open your heart. You're like, now I get to play. I can play. This energy allows you to play, and you're making a decision, and you're using your spiritual mind to make this growth in your life, and you're rising above. But you know what? You're not alone. Master number 22 means that you're co-creating and you're not alone. It's either you and the divine or you and some other person. Who shows up in your energy? We have 7 of Cups. This could be inner dreams, inner visions, and the 6 of Pentacles. So what's happening for you is that you're actually growing. What did I hear? The water of life, the well of life. You're praying for balance. You're praying for people to pay you what you're worth. You're praying to make this new decision you're making. You want to be valued. You have self-respect. And it looks like you will be. I don't know what the decision is you have to make. But we can double check. If you want a personal reading with me, we can double check and see if that decision has any downfalls, interference. We can pray about it. We can check in the energy fields. If you want to, just email me, okay? And just say, I want an investigation read. All right, pile number 1. It's all about the balance. Okay? Thank you, pile number 1. If that was your pile, wow, you're special. You be special. Let's go to pile number 2 at this time, and it is 11:31. I appreciate your presence. Here we go. Ooh, secret admirer. You know, I've been reading those lately a lot, guys, right? Hi, Mitch. Co-create, cohesion, communication, compassion. Wow. Hi, Noon. Yes, none. Michelle. Ah, I had to take a second to say hi. Hello, Luis. Luis. Marie. Hello, Michael. Taurus. Wow. Sweetie Ari, hi. I'm so glad y'all are here. Don't forget to love me and hit that like button. You know, if you really do walk in love, just hit the like button. It doesn't cost you nothing. It costs me everything. And I'm invaluable. And I am pile number 1. Like y'all, some of y'all. Here we go. Ready? Pile number 2. I'll continue when I see another like on my channel. How about that? There's 3 now. There's 14 of you. Numbers aren't jiving, y'all. Deuteronomy 4:19. Look into the heavens and see the sun, moon, and the stars, all the stars in the sky. Do not be led astray to bow and worship to them. You're darn right we don't. Our God is Jehovah. Our faith is in Christ, but we are training, teaching, and using tools. We're doing kingdom work, and we do not allow people to come and judge us. I mean, we're bound to be disciplined in love. He disciplines, he loves, he disciplines, okay? So please don't come in and harass. We do need scripture though, and if you're coming in to help other people, that's a good thing. But you might have your own platform, okay? You got your own thing to say. You have your own ministry, your own special gifts, all right? I have mine. You have a secret admirer, pile number 2, and they're not, either you don't know it or you suspect it. And what happens here is this kind of energy just holds on to you. It's etheric. Like their thoughts are on you all the time. And so the energy draws it, a connection there on a repeated basis. And you might feel uncomfortable. You know, you might feel uncomfortable, or you might feel a little more driven or passionate or connected to people. I don't know. Usually it's draining unless they intend to come in and do something about it. Right? So a love note for this. The problem is unrequited love, pile number 2. This is an intuition reading and it's pile number 2. And somebody's not attracted to this person, but they admire you, but you're not making it like you're not going to take it to the next level, is what I'm hearing. Do you even know whether they care or think about you? Now, here's what their thoughts are, though. Pile number 2. I can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. Can I say something? That's extremely physical. And of course, it's admirable when you are built, okay? And you're beautiful, right? And all that. But it can cross the line into a situation of lust, and that can cause a lot of problems, not just for you, but for them, because their energy field gets infiltrated with spiritual negativity. You know? Okay, what I have here in the hidden realms, sisters of the season. Now, this might be a female attraction thing. I know it happens, and I know that y'all do you, but 17 is a healer. So maybe cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. You know, it doesn't have to be there may be a secret admirer. They don't have to be a lover, though. This could be somebody that's looking at you and going, wow, they're in good shape. Man, they are cute. Wow. And you might be inspiring that person. I don't know. I don't know. There's a stargazing energy here. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself very focused. You know, it's not very focused. They just say that. Your intuition will flow more freely. Reveal what you need to know about your situation. Maybe this person reads astrology, you know, that type of thing. And they do it in solitude. Okay. Quiet. They're quiet. They're in solitude. But the thing about this person is that they have visions. Maybe God's giving them visions. I don't know. maybe not, but they think you're a goddess. They know that you move a certain way, that you think a certain way, that you have visions. They know that you're connected to divinity 25. You trust yourself, and that's something. And I don't know if they're going to reach out or what this is. Angels? Yeah, they're telling this person, or you if you're a secret admirer, this is not the right time to tap into somebody. I don't know why. I don't know how to tell you that, but that's what they said. And Michael the Archangel wants to tell you to let that go. It might be, it's not serving you anymore. If you're holding on to someone or secret admiring and it's never going to come to be, I don't know. God says cut it off. It's an energetic connection to the past, so you need to cut it off so you can embrace a future for yourself. What do we have is sickle, ending something, literally cutting something off permanently, verbally and spiritually. Okay? Get over the mountain. Get over it. Whatever that mountain is, it just feels so heavy, but you're going to do it anyway. You've scaled many mountains. This is the end of a cycle for pile number 2. And when you make this change, you finally come out of hard luck. You finally come out of bad luck and dark influence and negative energies that might have been haunting you because somebody was hiding their face to you or you to them or something. And yeah. And there's also chatter involved in this relationship, the secret admirer. I'm not sure that, I think you should just do some spiritual protection and yeah, this is a masculine. This is a masculine with distorted intentions for pile number 2. It's Michael the Archangel. Thank you so much. Please protect me. Jody. Hi, Jody. Hello. So the pile number 2 is a secret admirer. It does show up as a masculine. You show up as the goddess of dreams. So maybe you're in their dreams. You know, could be a woman, it could be a man, but I think it's lust. I think they want you because they're admiring your body. Does this make sense? And yeah. So basically, this is unrequited love. You're not going to it's not going to grow because you're not attracted to him. What's going to happen here, Spirit? You are working on your own inner work. You're working at work. You're working on clearing up all the negativities in your life and pleasing God at this time, finding your path, seeking paradise. You know, I don't know what you're doing, but you're going through it. You've been going through it. You've had a hell of a time. But there's joy comes in the morning. And here's your new house that's coming in if you wanted one. If you prayed for our new house, maybe the Lord will give it to you. But remember, your heart is my home. That's what I just heard. King of Cups. Your heart is my home. Yes. So what do we have here? Who could this be? We have 5 of Cups, someone heartbroken, somebody in their sadness, somebody still hooked onto something from the past. 8 of Cups, either they left or you left. And the Strength card. Could be a Leo. And that looks like you, I don't know what it is. You got some kind of, yeah. It's, we have a Leo that walked away from somebody, a young guy or somebody that was like, let's just look at it. They were from the wrong perspective and there just wasn't enough attention or attraction to keep you guys together. You might have left. It might be you that got sick of this game playing because this is the player. He's strong and powerful, but this is the player in your life, pile number 2 in your life. I don't care who it is. Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't matter. But the 8 of Cups means you walked. You put your backpack on and hit the road from this relationship. What do we see coming in for you, though? Let me see then, because of this. I see you still. Look at that. I still see you saving money. Four of Pentacles, holding back and working. Eight of Pentacles, that's the same message you got up in here. So you are focusing on one thing at a time, but accumulating it. Does that make sense? That's like the card of wealth. Yeah, you're working on your own destiny. Yeah. You got 888. You work with God. I love this. So I don't know who's coming towards you, but I do know that is the energy for pile number 2. And I don't really like anybody else. I'm very unique, you guys, you know. All right, let me have these. And Secret Admirer, let it go. Michael says you got to let it go. Don't worry whether they're attached. Just make sure that you're prayed up, stayed up, and that you are protecting your energy and not connecting with people you absolutely know don't have your best interest. You have to know that you know that you know, though, right? So that's discernment. That's also a spiritual gift, right? Give me a second. Okay, so pile number 2, that's what I had for you, honey. It's just what it is, all right? Now, let's go in. Where did I put pile number 3? What did I do? Hold on a minute. Pile number 1, number 2. Wait a second. Okay, so this, what did I do? Hold on a minute. Is this it? Here it is, pile number 3. Your girl's a little tired, forgive me. Here we go, pile number 3. We're starting that at 11:43. All right, my love. Pile number 3, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, everybody that comes in. She's got rays of light on her. That's a good thing. There's a message coming in from you. Someone has you on their mind, and they love you. They said, every time I think about you, I feel bright, I feel healthy. I love you. You fill me with light. I love that. That's what I tell God, though. All right, here we go. Romance message for you. Oh, wedding. Oh, wedding. I don't know what that means. So it involves a wedding? And this person or you are saying in this pile number 3, which is why you got hematite, there might be something here, you know. I'm so confused about our relationship, and I'm occupied with cloudy thoughts. Is somebody married and they're going out of the lines? Are they dating, wanting to see somebody married? They're telling you, pile number 3, if you are in a situation where people, it's a little harder than you like it to be, just reach out. Be honest. Speak to God. Divine guidance. Higher knowing. You already know. That's the interesting thing about you. You already know. And they're saying you have to do things with pure intention. Absolutely. Or maybe this person doesn't have it. This is a manifestation to help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Okay. I love those wings. It's pretty. So pure intention is going to matter for you. If you're praying about anything, you're going to need to be really pure in your heart and to receive enlightenment, right? So that might be your goal, is to be enlightened on your journey, to know where you're guided to be. And the ancestors are here to help you, pile number 3. Historical connections and purposes are here. You could be a masculine I'm reading for, but your guides are here. I'll ask what they're wanting. And the angels are saying, yes, you need to reach out. And pile number 3, if you are dealing with somebody that's married and they're confronting you or tempting you or giving you an offer you can't refuse, but usually temptation is really sneaky. And you got discernment. And you're sitting there going, I know I'm all of that, but what are you? It's not who are you, it's what are you? It's spiritual. I'm glad you have discernment, pile number 3. I'm glad you have this because you're guided. There's something going on you need. You need protection. And Michael the Archangel is telling me to tell you, you need to recognize the signs from above. You're being guided by the angels. Don't be distracted. Please stay alert, open to the Holy Spirit and guidance in your soul. So you are protected from this negative influence of temptation that could take you out of your high vibrational place. What is this? What's the energy, please? Thank you, everybody who, I love you guys. Here goes. Yeah, you are. What did I say? 43. What in the world? Am I seeing things? I am. This is because he loveth me, saith the Lord, I will set my angels around him to guide and protect him in all of his ways. Psalms 91:11. These people can't get to you. There is so much blockage from these people. And they're like, I'm confused about our relationship. I just can't seem to find you. I can't get to you. That's because you're in sanctuary under a dome, which is your prayer place, your sacred place where you hold yourself sacred. You've got your guides. There's your ancestors in the form of a dove as a representation. And there's a dove, so there's 4 doves. Isn't that interesting? All right, let's see. What else, please? What else for my gorgeouses today? Oh, yeah, see, that person, I'm telling you, this is the card of trouble. This is the card of, this is a King of Wands that was tempting you. Married. Now I'm confused. And your ancestors are saying, hike. Get out, get out, get out, get out. We got you protected. Don't go back. Don't play with that one. Get out. We're giving you enlightenment. Please listen. Know that the card of pure intention would be you following a pure intention. And then pure guidance from an impure intention. And this here, that's distorted. That's demonic. Okay, so somebody you were dealing with, which is why God said I gave you this one, because you were dealing with a cheater, a married person, and they wanted to go out of the bounds, and they're like, you mystify me. I can't even tempt you. You know why? Why can't they tempt you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces? You're too busy nesting into your path and journey. You could be an Aquarius too, and you're like, nope. I'm building my own nest, and you're not invited. That's what I heard. I'm building my own nest. I'm moving somewhere. I'm recreating with something. I'm a healer, so I have a special gift, and I'm gonna follow that gift. It's critical that you trust. Your ancestors are making sure that you know somebody's in the background, and they're like lusting after you. But if you avoid that and you pay attention and you stay in prayer, meditation, and recognize when you're being guided to helpful people, this is the result of that. I just picked up 2 of those yesterday and blew them in the wind. Look at that. 4-leaf clover. And this is the representation of finally getting somewhere and finally feeling lucky, finally feeling balanced, finally getting doors opening for you that actually make sense, that don't hold you back or don't get you tangled up into third party anything, right? And so pile number 3, holy moly, I'm loving you for being the high vibe person you are, pile number 3. Yes, 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 look at you. Ha, you're awesome. So something's going down. And you also should check your bank accounts. You should check, this person's married. All right. But myself, where'd that come from, Spirit? That has nothing to do with me. Sorry, strike that, reverse it. Willy Wonka. I told you the fishies represent abundance. They do. This is massive abundance. This is abundance of knowledge, abundance of opportunities. There's plenty of fish in the sea energy. There's more opportunities. 34, you dive deep at the spirit, you will find it. Trust in your guides. There's something going on with getting money from the government or a loan or something. or someone being married, or someone going and reestablishing their business, their life somewhere else, nesting somewhere else maybe. Somebody's been enlightened by that. Who's involved in this with you? Page of Pentacles. That's not a very big offer now, is it? Could be a child. Four of Swords. You know what that is. That's you taking time out. That's you doing spiritual warfare, not moving a muscle. That's laying down with your armor on and chilling out and doing you and talking to the guide, Spirit Whisperer. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes, yes. Enlightened. Taking time out to pray and rest, to heal. Take time out to heal. You should be nesting here. You just got this person that trying to tempt you, but you're so heavily protected. Pile number 3. You really, really are. 7 of Wands. You really, really are. And you're self-defensive over negativity. You're like, listen, I learned that lesson years ago. Don't even try. They could just, let's just use the words. They could walk in the room and you get horny. Don't fall for it right away. Don't fall unless they're pure. Find out. Do the work. 7 of Pentacles. Do the work. Find out before you jump in bed with somebody. 8 of Wands. Do your research. Yep. Do your research. This person is a Page of Swords. They watch you. But they're not getting victory at this time. The energy is you're getting the victory. They're not, because you're paying attention in the spirit. You're being warned. You're being warned, you know. Part of our spiritual warfare is this temptation in relationships, coming into ruin a wedding, a marriage, coming in, ruin. That's what the enemy's about. Kill, steal, and destroy. And he'll use anybody that's available to him because they live in their ego and their pride. And you, babe, this is you. I am about to fly. 6 of Swords. My mind is made up. I don't need all that extra attention. I don't need that conversation or that media. I don't need to believe what you believe. I'm in peace. I'm seeking peace and pursuing it. And I'm going to get it. Ace of Wands. So, anything further from this reading would be personal reading for you guys. I do want to give you one more here. And then when I'm done, I'll do a yes or no question if you have one. It might answer your questions, but make sure that you do this. Don't trust me. Don't just trust me. I mean, don't just trust somebody else. We can pray for each other, but really the truth is, it's your deep heart that matters. The enlightenment is in your heart, not always your head, you know. So, though they're thinking of you, you know this. You know this. And you know this. This is you. This is like, I know this. Why do I know this? Because I have my ancestors helping me on my journey. You're protected. You're being brought to enlightenment. You're being brought to opportunities. You're grounding and settling in somewhere with somebody. You got access to massive abundance, even though they're withholding it from you. The devil's not going to let you have everything you want because he knows you're going to work against him. That's why. But you know what? Get on your knees and cry for help. Just say, listen, guides, ancestors, Lord, whoever, this ain't right, right? This ain't right. I got to be protected. I have to be protected from this nonsense. And you are. You really are. So whatever you're asking for, make sure this is the deal. You're deeply, deeply, deeply sincere. Because sincerity really has power. It literally, like, if you're sincere and you speak, what are you saying? It's going to come, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen, right? Let me have a yes or no for this reading today. Thank you, sweeties, for being here. It's encouraging to me. It's encouraging to you, because half the time if it wasn't for you, I would not be here. So thank you to anyone that blesses my channel with a donation, with your presence, with not just your presence, I mean, positive thoughts. I can get it. Holy Spirit, show me. We have a question on the mind of the collective. What would you like to say? What is it? King of Cups. Honestly, that's a yes. That's heavily a yes. And the Chariot. Now, what is the point of that? Yes. The point of that, yes. What is the point of this for my collective? Empress. There is a blessing coming for a Cancer female. She's probably a mama or she runs a business. Or a Cancer male will be getting his woman. That's what I'm kind of picking up. It's on the way. Somebody's on the way to you. But whatever this is, it's definitely a yes, my sweets. I like that. I'm good with that. I don't know what you asked. Right now, I'm just tapping into my collective. Yeah, I'm just tapping into the collective right now before I go on to do some personal readings. And I am doing personal readings if you want one. You can just email me or you can go to the website. Website's still a little off, but don't worry. Go into my services, book online. Readings or book online. All right? And everything's in the box below. Members, I'm going to do a reading for you guys today, members of this channel. I'll put it up later. Must never be found among anyone who sacrifices his son or daughter in fire, sacrifices, practices divination, interprets omens, unless they're a prophet. Unless they're a prophet. Right? God. I walk with Christ. What are you talking about? Thank you, everybody, for the super stickers. I'm not sure what that crown is. Let me see. Hi, Jody. What is that little crown? Is that a gift? I love you. I don't know how that shows up. That must be something new. Hi, Darlene. Hi. Hi, Kat. Darlene. Hey, Darlene. Would you like an answer right now? Would you like a mini reading at this moment? I can give you an answer to something if you want. I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm healing from something at this moment. I also am doing a spiritual protection Reiki for you. It's a 10-minute session where we we do an opening in prayer. We do a breathing technique. I show you something you can do to cleanse your body, your energy from extra energy attached to you, vibratory essences that are connected to you and all that, and teach you how to clean your body. And then give you something you can use. Maybe not the Shokure, but I've got something for you that you can use every day. And then I will teach you how to, we'll just do a 10-minute cleansing, purification cleansing. I also pray. I do deliverance prayer and spiritual warfare. So if you're interested in that, let me know. All right. Thank you so much. And there is no condemnation in Christ. I would like to reiterate that for people who believe that I'm doing wrong. All right? I don't care. I love you, and I hope that I've helped you all. Nobody's answered me. Jody, Jody, thank you, everybody, today. Time for me to scram. Tap in. I do have a Patreon community, and I do upload there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to offer you. Darlene, is that a gift? You precious soul. Hey, let's do it. I have you in here with me. Let me see what they want me to give you. Do you have a question or do you just want a quick message? Let me see. They want me to pull these. Oh, I got one for you. Let's use these. The Sacred Light Oracle. What do we have for Darlene? What do you have for Darlene Spirit? What do you want to bring forth of her energy field? Your dreams need a practical plan. There might be something you've been working on, and you know it's going to work. But in order for it to fully work, and it's Taurus season, right? In order for it to fully work, and by the way, I missed this in the beginning. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, love, if today is your birthday, okay? So what you need to do is probably redirect or redesign something or get it more, and be careful. Any essence of pride whatsoever, whether it be you or another, you might be dealing with a Leo. Believe in the impossible, Spirit says. All right. What else do we have for you? Faith is the assured expectation. Hope, wait a minute, faith. Yeah. Hope is assured expectation of things not yet seen. Here we go. Ooh, 9 of coins. Single, abundant, and in the light. So, you got something awesome. You got money coming. You can't see it, but it's here. It shows up here. What else, please? Darlene. I got the galactic vibration for you. Let me see what it says. And then I'll just leave it at this for now. This is number 15, and we know 15 in tarot is completely different. I don't like 15 in tarot, but it is what it is. All right, so right now we have Tektite. Tektite. Do you do crystals? I don't know. Oh, resiliency and a direct channel? Ah. It says, oh, it was thought. I did that for like 20 minutes in my car yesterday, real intense, and I kept hearing all the other tones with it, toning. Om was thought to be the first sound heard throughout the universe. The mystical syllable has been associated with cosmic sound and divine principles for centuries. While scientists can only speculate at the age of the universe, its vibrational influence continues to alter the Earth's surface and structure. A galactic connection often feels like a lightning bolt, shooting down through your higher crown with like the speed of light. Indeed. Being energetically tapped by a higher dimensional galactic energy of evolved consciousness. This is an intense experience and not one that should be taken lightly. These high energies of 100% pure light consciousness operate on a very different scale to any other energy form. Those that experience those connections are direct channelers. Caution is always required at that level. Thank you. The galactic vibration is one of divine expression, right? And I love it. I just love that. The universe's continual energy expansion alongside the remnants of its early beginnings to the very reality of creative and divine intelligence. Galactic Ascension Master Galadriel. Galadriel? Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Maybe that's where she got her name in The Lord of the Rings. You're being encouraged to explore your innate connection to the universal God spark. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you're a speaker. Maybe you are too. I don't know. Whatever you are doing, it's turning out pretty good, I think. Continue to face your own adversity. Build resilience and conviction of spirit. The photographic beauty of star systems will inspire you to further your connection to the stars as you gaze at the wonder of their mysteries, universal creation, and reminding you to aim high and reach for the stars. Helping humanity is also a conscious choice to help yourself. I activate my galactic vibration for higher humanity. I speak with informed guidance. Wow. Wow. I bet you're a channeler. Did you know that? Do you channel? Do you have a channel? Darlene, do you do that? Yes. Oh, snap. Then we hit it. They were talking to you today. It's a really nice reading. Y'all, my darlings, it is us. What is it? Carol Burnett? I'm so glad we had this time together. It's really, really old, but it's really, really, really classic. All right, my friends, I do believe I'm going to leave it here today and get busy on other readings. And if you shall desire one, email me. Everything is in, you hit the more button, everything's down there. Find me and let me know what you need. I love you very much. Everybody, really do. Seek God first. And all these things will be added to you. We are only guides and channels. But now I've convicted myself. I'm leading you to the master. I'm not the master. I'm just a teacher. I'm just a channel. Channel for love. I'm ready for love. Okay, lovies. Well, we're going to leave it at that. And we're going to say namaste. I hope you have a great day. I think you're all wonderful. Take good care.